Hi everyone, and welcome to a beginner workout with the ultimate exercise ball and me, filmed on location here at Core Maximus. Today you will need your ball, a mat, and a wall. If you have not done the warm-up, please do the warm-up. We do not want you to get hurt on this health and wellness journey, we will call it. Besides that, 6 exercises, 1 minute each. I'm going to work through the entire workout with you. And if you want to do 2 or 3 rounds, you absolutely can. You just repeat the video 2 to 3 times. That's how we get a little bit stronger and move on to other ball videos. Okay, enough of the chit chat. We're coming over to the wall with your trusty ball. Make sure you're all on one surface. You will notice I am not using the mat for some of these. It's purely my floor and the wall. All right, so this one tends to be getting into position, the challenging part. So what we're going to do is you're going to place 1 foot up by the ball, 1 foot back. We're going to get our hips not on top of the ball, not on the side, kind of somewhere in the middle. So from here, I have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. I'm going to bend my knees and open up through my legs and kind of straddle the ball. You're going to place that 1 foot back against the wall and then the other one. From here, my knees are still bent, feet wide, and I'm locked into the wall. You're going to come over the ball for me and keep those legs bent. So maybe your hands come down towards the floor. Just have a peek at me for a second. If we start straightening those legs, you're going to roll forward. So very mindful to keep those legs bent. Ideally, hands come to your hips because that is where I want you to lift from. However, if you feel uncomfortable here, with the UXB, it is not going to slip out from underneath you. That's why I made this one. But if you feel like you're not comfortable, gently place your hands on the front of the ball. If you got this, your hands are on your hips. Come into a full floopy position. Let everything go. Flop over that ball. You're going to hinge from where your hips are. We're going to lift. From here, your ribs should be off the ball. You should be able to take a nice good inhale and exhale. If for some reason it's difficult to breathe, that means you've hinged from middle back and our belly's pushing into the ball. I want you to just try to think of lifting that tummy off the ball. We'll end up in a straight line and we're really lifting from where our hands are. Then we're going to come all the way back and over. Okay, here we go. So we're here for a minute. We're going to lift. Shoulders, hips, nice straight line. Head is in neutral. Maybe you're looking at me every now and then right now, which is fine. But as you get more comfortable with this, I want head in neutral. It's an extension of your spine. Another analogy that works in my head is in this upright position, think as if you're getting shot out of a cannon and you want to keep your head in neutral so it doesn't hit off the top of the cannon, and then nice easy back down. So shoulders are away from our ears. Again, I'm trying to hinge from my hips. My shoulder blades are pulled together a tiny little bit. I want to work through a full range of motion. So I come all the way down and then I lift nice and strong. And I'm going to breathe. Oh, don't forget to breathe. Last one here. Okay, hands on the ball. Let's come out of that. Static side plank hold. I'm giving you some doozies for positioning today. All right. This means I am still close to the wall. The ball is away from the wall. My leg closest to the wall is back. My leg closest to the ball is forward. I'm going to bend my knees. Now I'm going to get my hips right on that ball. I'm going to place both my feet into the wall. Again, if we don't feel comfortable being on the ball here, please keep your hand lightly on that ball. We're not holding, we're lightly guiding to make ourselves feel more comfortable. Then from here, we're going to come into a nice straight line. Straight line meaning shoulders and hips are in a straight line. So we're not holding ourselves up. We're trying to come into a side plank hold. And now just hang out. We're here for 30 seconds. Okay, here's some tidbits. You're gonna pull your shoulder blades together. We're gonna keep, again, our head in neutral. Our neck is an extension of our spine. I also want you to, we just got shot out of a cannon, so we might as well be ninjas. Thing is, if you're a ninja and you're between two narrow walls, both shoulders stacked, hips stacked, soft bend in knee, shoulders away from ears. I'm happy, I'm enjoying myself. And my 30 seconds is over and I'm going to flip sides. Okay, I'm going to show you my back. Here we go. Let's get into position first. Leg closest to the wall is back. Leg closest to the ball is forward. I bend my knees. I bring those hips down onto the ball. I bring both my feet towards the wall. And then I come into this amazing side plank hold and I hang out. All right, so one side typically feels easier, more natural, more comfortable than the other. This might be it. Maybe the other side did. It's the more you practice, the more comfortable this position starts to get. I didn't say easier, you're just more natural getting into position. Pull your shoulder blades back, chest out. Think of really strong posture, really starting to feel it through my core on this top side. I have 5 seconds left and I'm breathing. And we come out of that. Oh, amazing. Here's our cardio. Okay, we're gonna grab this trusty little sucker. We're going jump jack without jumping with an overhead press. Ready? Here we go. So 1 foot out and we're going to press overhead. We're here for a minute. I'm gonna give you some options. Why wouldn't I? Okay, so if we do not want to reach overhead or it bugs our shoulders or our ceilings right there, you're gonna push that ball out in front. I want those arms working, arms, legs working together, gets our heart rate up a little bit more. And I know this is beginner, but if every now and then we want to add a little jump for a few, we're gonna throw that in and then we're gonna slow it down again. Yeah, we are. Okay, our objective on cardio is just keep moving. That's it. And so if none of this feels good, you come and you march in place. And that's it. Just keep moving. It's the premise in all my classes, in all the videos, and rest. So whatever that might look like for you. You did amazing. Okay, let's go into a plank hold next. Now I'm going to come and use my mat. I'm going to start at the back of my mat, behind the ball. I'm going to walk myself forward. So our legs are going to be on the ball for this version of plank, and our hands are going to be on the floor. So out I come. I'm going to spread my fingers out nice and wide. I'm going to push away from the floor, and we're here for a minute. Options. The further your hands are away from the ball, the harder this is. So you can float between, maybe you're here, maybe your feet, or the ball ends up under your shins, and then we, at some point, walk ourselves back because you feel pressure in your back. My belly button's pulled in, my hips are being pulled towards the ceiling a little bit, my shoulder blades are locked into my rib cage. Again, my head is in neutral, my hands are directly underneath my shoulders. We're here for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and walk yourselves back. Okay, we finally get to come down onto the mat. You guys are doing amazing, amazing. Side planks. Whew. Side planks on the floor. So we're supersetting, working that same muscle group again. Our top leg is going to come on top of the ball. Our bottom leg is bent. The most important part here is this elbow goes directly underneath your shoulder. And then you're going to push away from the floor. So I want this shoulder locked out before anything else happens. This top hand can come in front, baby finger tent. So it'll help you with balance, but I want you to avoid using that hand to push you up off the floor. Okay, we have 30 seconds here. We're going to lift our hips. We're going to dig through our knee and our elbow to get our hips up off the floor. Here we go. Up and then back down. I also want to mention, I time us, right? Right? Well, I tried to. But within that 30 seconds, within that minute, you do you. So maybe you're like, my shoulder, I can't hold it anymore, I'm done. That's great. Maybe then you take a pause and you're able to do, here it is, last one. One more. Good, let's switch sides. So part of my logic in the timing or reasoning behind it is everybody can do you. Work at your own pace. Form technique is so much more valuable than how many reps you can get in within that time frame. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, elbow right underneath your shoulder. Push away from the floor. Again, you're a ninja. You're between two narrow walls. Top leg straight, up we go. And then back down. Same thing here. One side might feel stronger, might feel more natural, might feel a little bit easier. Not uncommon to have one side slightly stronger than the other. Hopefully, the more you work out with me, the less of discrepancy there are between the two sides. If, you're almost there, you feel yourself scooching down and your elbow is not directly under your shoulder, pause, bring that elbow back underneath you, lift up and down. Okay, rest there. We have one move left. I couldn't figure out which way I was gonna go. It is a V-sit. We are just gonna live it and love it. It is our last minute of our 6 moves. Ball is going between your feet to start. I'm going to show you options. Okay, your hands are gonna come behind you. You're gonna bring your knees towards your chest. And then we're gonna open back up and rest that ball. Hands, again, behind you, any direction at all. Here we go. And then we're down. Sitting tall, knees to chest, and then we're down. If that is too much, you're gonna grab the ball in your hands. We're gonna sit nice and tall. We're gonna lean back and then come back up. So maybe our upper body is holding the ball. Maybe our lower body is holding the ball. Now, just a glimpse of where this is going. We're coming in and we're gonna open all the way up. We're gonna come in and we're gonna open all the way up. Now, maybe on the open up, we can try a few, but we rest. We come into full rest. We come back up. We have 15 seconds left. I said, this is just showing you where it's going. Maybe we're here because this is a kicker on the quads. We're struggling through, and we are done. Oh, those aren't a beginner move. Those are terrible. Okay, that was awesome. That was wonderful. So super proud. Make sure you do the cool down. You deserve it. If you're looking to up your game a little bit, we can try this 2 or 3 times. If you have not subscribed to our channel, it would mean so much to us. Hit that little subscribe button. Or if you have a friend you think would, want to be tortured like this with the ultimate exercise ball, then please share. That also would mean so much to us. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon.